All right, hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about Objective 2.6, which is about solving systems of equations using the elimination method, all right? So, in this method, the x and y variables are usually on the same side. We can write them vertically, meaning on top of each other, above one another, and multiply them by whatever we want until one of them cancels out by addition. So now, we're not we're not going to worry about multiplying until 2.7. But for now, we're going to follow these steps that are in this little box here. So here's an example. We have x plus y equals 7 and 4x minus y equals 3. We want to solve this system of equations. So this is our original system. The first thing we want to do is we want to add them all together. We want to add the whole entire equation on the top to the whole entire equation on the bottom. When we do that, we're going to get 4x plus x, and then the y minus y are going to cancel. So we're going to add 4 plus x, which gives us 5x, and then 7 plus 3, which gives us 10. Then we're just going to solve this equation, and we're going to get x equals 2. Okay, now we know that when we solve a system of equations, we need two numbers, an x and a y. So to get the y, we're going to take our 2, and we're going to plug it in for x into one of the equations, and then we're just going to solve for y. So we're going to get y equals 5. So that means that if I graphed these equations, here are these lines, they would intercept at the point 2, comma 5. All right? So let's just try, and then you would check it, but we're not going to check it algebraically today. We're just going to focus on solving it, and then we're going to check it graphically, okay? So here we have solved the system of equations using the elimination method. So the first thing we have to do is we're going to add both of these systems together. Now, when I add these systems together, we add everything from this one, from this top equation, to everything to the bottom equation. So x minus x, that cancels out. Y plus y is going to give us 2y, and 2 plus negative 2 is going to give us 0. Okay, so now we divide everything by 2, and we get y equals 0. Now, I'm not done yet. I need to solve for x. So I'm going to take my y equals 0, and I'm going to plug it in for y into either one of my equations, but I'm going to do the top one just because it's easier because we have positives. So I have x plus 0 equals 2. So I just get x equals 2. So that means that if I was to graph these 2 points, they would intercept at the point 2, comma 0. Now I'm going to show you on another video how you can check it using Desmos, but since I'm using my document camera today, I need to separate the videos for you, alright? But if I was to graph these two lines, they would intercept at the point 2, comma 0. Okay? So now let's do two more. So we have 2x plus y equals 0 and x minus y equals 3. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to add this entire top equation to the entire bottom equation. 2x plus x gives us 3x. The y's are going to cancel. And 0 plus 3 is going to give us 3. So now after I divide each side by 3, I get x equals 1. Now the purpose of adding these equations together is to cancel one of the variables. So I canceled my y's, they go away. I'm left with 3x equals 3, and I just solve for x. Now I need to solve for y. So I'm going to take my second equation, just because it looks a little easier. I'm going to take my 1, I'm going to plug it in for x. And now I need to solve for y. So I have 1 minus y equals 3. I'm going to subtract 1 on both sides. That's going to give us negative y equals 2. Be careful. And then after I divide both sides by negative 1, I get y equals negative 2. So if I was to graph these two lines, they would intercept at the point 1, comma negative 2. All right, and I'll show you that on another video. Okay, last but certainly not least, number 3. I'm going to add the entire top equation to the entire bottom equation. Negative 2x and 2x, that equals 0. That goes away. Negative 2y plus negative 2y is going to be negative 4y. 0 plus negative 8 is going to be negative 8. I divide both sides by negative 4. I get y equals 2, but I'm not done yet. I need to take one of my equations, top or bottom. So I'm going to take the bottom just because there's other. I feel like it's a little easier. So we have 2x minus 2y equals negative 8. I'm going to take my y equals 2, plug it in for y. So I have 2x minus 2 times 2 equals negative 8. Now I'm just going to solve for x. So I have 2x minus 4 equals negative 8. I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and we're going to get 2x equals negative 4. And then after I divide both sides by 2, I get x equals negative 2. So that means that if I was to graph these two lines, they would intercept at the point negative 2, comma 2. Okay? So now make sure you check out how we can check these on our Desmos graphing calculator. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.